Look how cool that is. I mean, that's beautiful. They don't make tools like this anymore. Hey guys, it's Derek. This vintage Snap-on torque wrench. It's an inch-pound torque wrench and 3/8 drive. And I wasn't sure what the light was for, so I did some research on it. It turns out this style torque wrench was manufactured from 1947 to about 1953. So it's a lot older than I expected it to be. And this was called a signal light torque wrench. So basically how this would work is it's got a brass pin and a brass needle. And then you would set this to say 50 inch-pounds and you would adjust it, or you would apply torque. And as you reached the 0 on the scale, the pin would touch the needle and then the light would turn on. So you didn't have to keep an eye on the gauge. You could do your work and the light would come on. You'd know you're at 50 inch-pounds. And I did test it. It is accurate. So today we're just going to go through it. We're just going to clean it and get it ready for use. And then I'll show you how it works. So basically when I'm cleaning vintage tools like this, I don't soak them in anything because this is a precision tool. This isn't like a ratchet where you can soak it and take it apart and it'll, re-grease it, it'll be fine. You don't, since this is accurate, you do not want to take it apart. You just want to clean it. So what I use is these tub of towels. You get them at the Tractor Supply. They're smooth. They've got a little bit of soap in them. I find these work perfectly for stuff like this. And I'm just going to go through it and just wipe everything down and keep everything, get all the old grease off of it. I mean, it looks like it's been pretty well taken care of. It's not like it's caked in grease and grime and dirt, but it's dirty. So I like to go over all my stuff when I get it. I use a lot of vintage tools. And you can see on the towel, I just did a little bit of wiping. You see how much dirt's coming off of that. So. And this doesn't ratchet or anything. There's no selector on it. If you wanted to check the torque when you were loosening something, you just turn the dial 180 degrees the other way and line it up to however you want to torque it. So that's basically it. That's clean now. There's no more hard grease on it or anything. If you did have a lot of hard grease buildup, you could. I've taken like wooden toothpicks and you can get in there and until the Phillips head screws if you really want to go nuts. But like I said, I'm planning on using this. I'm not planning on hanging it on the wall. So we're gonna throw a new battery in here and I'll just show you quickly how this works. Alright, so you can see this scale here, and it goes down to 0. When it touches the 0, the light comes on. So you would set this to 50, and then as you torque it, you can see the needle deflecting a little bit when I just move it with my fingers. It's quite sensitive. But I'll set it close to 0, not that close. And then if I just torque it, it comes on. And it comes on every time. I'm actually shocked that this is as old as it is. And it works. And look how cool. Look how cool that is. I mean, that's beautiful. They don't make tools like this anymore. They just don't. I mean, it's shiny where it needs to be. It's got a nice dull finish everywhere else. It's got a couple little nicks in it, but I mean, it's used. It's used. This was in a mechanic's toolbox for, over 70 years. I mean, that's amazing. And it still works. That just shows you the quality that Snap-on used to have. So next I'll introduce the next project that we're going to use this on. We'll see you next time.